I hope I didn't screw that one up. It happened so fast and like my hands are still shaking because it's so exciting. Morning, it's almost sunrise. There's no color in the sky yet, but I'm out here set up. I got up at 4:30 on schedule. And now I'm going to set up a couple of cameras to do some time lapse and shoot some stills. Clouds look really promising, except there might be a few too many clouds to the east where the sun's coming up. So that might block the light. I hope not. We'll see though. All we can do is get out here and try. And so far it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm getting set up here for sunrise. I like this scene a lot back here. If the clouds decide to cooperate. There's this cloud bank over here that I think is moving out of the way, which is a bummer. Because if that lit up in sunrise, that would be really sweet. But it looks like there's some new clouds coming in right over the horizon there that might take its place by the time the color starts to hit. At least that's what I'm hoping. There's a couple of bison standing there. A couple laying down too. So they might get up and wander around and make the composition a little more interesting. So that would be great. So I'm committed. I'm going to hang out here. I'm in Hayden Valley in Yellowstone. And I'm looking to the west this way. And that's the composition that I like, I think. And then look into the east. Not particularly beautiful. Unless a critter wandered into the scene or something. But it's great to be out here. It's early. I'm all alone. It's great. To be alone in Yellowstone, especially this time of year, is pretty crazy. But the road's closed that way, so people aren't coming up here, which is great for me. It's great for me. So I'm going to get the tripod set up with this camera so I can be ready when the light hits. Hopefully the light hits. But it's beautiful out. It's chilly, 30 degrees. Not too bad. Just great to be out here. Love it. That's where I've got a time lapse pointing over there. You want to see it? There it is, on top of my car. Got a little camera running up there doing a time lapse. Those clouds are moving in nicely. They're coming up right over the horizon. So that'll be sweet. There's some nice colorful clouds over here. Starting to pink up here. Not so colorful there anymore. So those already lost it. I'm a little afraid that it might not happen because these clouds this way, I think should be lit up in beautiful color. They're gorgeous clouds, but they haven't gotten all pink on us yet. So I'm a little worried about the light situation this morning and how much sun's going to actually bust through. So just going to wait around and hope for the best. There's the most colorful cloud so far. I hope they all get like that soon. So this is kind of a sweet shot. There's some elk right on the ridge line up there. They're very tiny in the frame, but right behind them the clouds are lighting up. So it's a nice little frame. I think it'll be a good shot. I'm just going to shoot it handheld. There's enough light. I can get plenty of shutter speed. Those clouds are getting a little bit of color. Just a little bit. I hope that bison does not eat my iPhone. It's doing a time lapse right there, that rascal. Well, it's a beauty of a morning out here. I'm gonna move on from this location. It's gorgeous here. Sunrise was awesome. But I'm gonna get moving and see what else I can find this morning. Well, that was amazing. Grizzly bear walking the shoreline of Yellowstone Lake at sunrise, a little after sunrise, about an hour, but man, that was killer. He walked across this piece of land with an awesome reflection, a great background. Everything just came together. I hope I didn't screw that one up. It happened so fast, and like my hands are still shaking because it's so exciting, and I saw that shot coming, and just knew it was going to be killer, so I hope I nailed it. I think I did, but I never know until you get home. So he's still around though. He went up in the trees up here, and I'm hoping he's going to maybe come back down to the shoreline in a minute. But that was so fun. Made my day already. I've had a moment to try and calm down after that killer grizzly photo, but I get so excited still. I've shot tens of thousands of pictures of grizzlies, and that was a great one. It's just so exciting. So now I'm waiting. I'm hoping it reappears back up over here over this ridge. So far nothing, but it takes a while for it to get through the woods, and you never know where it's going to go. But I'm hopeful that it can come out here because there's some really good photo potential if it does. Well, that grizzly bear did come back out. It came over the ridge where I was waiting, snapped off a couple of photos, and then it disappeared again. So while I'm waiting for this bear to hopefully come back out, I'm going to go shoot some landscape. So there's just a nice log on the shoreline there, and the clouds are awesome up there, and Yellowstone Lake. So I'm shooting pretty wide. I'm on the Fuji X-T2 with a 10 to 24 millimeter lens, and I kind of got to wait for the sun to go behind a cloud, otherwise my shadow's in the picture. So luckily there's good cloud cover, and so the sun's in and out, and it's okay. It's nothing super special, but while I'm waiting for the bear, I might as well do something fun, right? It's pretty fun. That bear hasn't showed back up, so I'm gonna run real quick down to the shore of Yellowstone Lake. There's a cool little rock outcropping down here. I just kind of want to take a picture of that. There's nice snow-capped mountains in the background and some really cool clouds overhead. So I'm gonna fire off a couple pictures of that, and they should turn out pretty nice. Well, the sun came out again, so my shadow was in the picture, but I think that actually turned out pretty nice, better than I was expecting. The wide-angle lens really exaggerates the little point of land in front and the clouds, and it's a really cool rock formation too, so I think that's going to be a nice one. It's a beautiful day, bunch of clouds rolling in, and I'm up here above Yellowstone Lake, and I can see the Tetons way out there. So they are way out there. That's the summit of the Grand with a little tiny cloud over the top of it. But that's pretty cool. I don't recall ever having seen them from this perspective. I'm pretty sure I have. I've been up here before, but I've never really noticed or paid attention, I guess. Anyway, it's beautiful. Heading back to the Hardy Rapids to look for ducks. It's overcast, so the light should be good for slowing down the shutter and doing some kind of silky water motion blur kind of shots with the ducks. So hopefully they're here today, and hopefully I can pull off a nice shot of a duck. That sounds funny, but it's true. I hope I can pull off a nice shot of a duck. Wow. It wasn't the best duck photography ever, but it wasn't the worst. Well, I pulled over at Norris to take a pee, and the line was a solid 30 or 40 people long to get into a porta potty. So I think I'm just going to go pee in the woods instead. Definitely. I think I've had a little too much coffee. Woo! Alright, I'm on my way home. I got motorcyclers passing me on a double yellow line. Welcome to Yellowstone. People going berserk out here. Getting passed on a double yellow again on a curve. What's going on? Well, I do know what's going on. It's Yellowstone. Here I go again. Double yellow on a curve. There he goes. Amazing. Oh well. I had a real quickie of a trip to Yellowstone. It was about 27 hours total. I hope I can do it again this year. It's been a couple of years since I was able to get up there, but it's so much fun. The traffic really sucks, but other than that, it's so much fun. The photography is awesome, and you can spend all day doing just bison, or just looking for bears, or just looking for wolves, or just shooting landscapes, or whatever. So I try to pack in a lot while I'm here, and I just have a blast.